In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make a minty lamb pie. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Stick around, you're going to want to know how to make this. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Paulies Kitchen. My name's Paulie and this is my kitchen. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make a minty lamb pie. This thing is so delicious, you're going to absolutely want to know how to make this. So guys, if this is your first time here, do remember to like, comment, subscribe and hit that bell button so you do find out when I release my next video, which will be really soon. But guys, we're going to dive straight in and show you all the ingredients that you will need, which are right here. So don't worry if you do miss these, I will be putting those in the info box below, so check out there and you can catch all these ingredients there. So a pie won't be a pie without this, which is shortcrust pastry dough. I'm going to post the link here, so do check that out there and you'll find out exactly how to make that. So the first thing we need to do is we need to prep our veg, and all we're going to do is peel our parsnip. So now that we've peeled our parsnip, we're going to take a glass bowl and we're going to take our sharp knife, don't try that at home, and we are going to chop this up into little cubes. Just like that. So next we're going to take our carrot and we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to take another glass bowl and we're going to pop all our carrots into this one. So the next thing we need to do, we need to take our red onion and cut that straight down the middle like that. We're going to cut off the ends, peel it, and then just chop it. Again, we're going to take a glass bowl and we're going to pop all of that into there. So the next thing we need to do is to peel our garlic clove. Grab a palette knife. Let's pop that into our onions. So what we need to do from here, guys, is we need to grab our olive oil. And all we need to do is pour some olive oil into our saucepan. Let's put a little bit more actually. Lovely. Woo! So now that you've got your oil hot, just like this, you want to add your onions and your garlic. Make sure it's over a low heat, and what you want to do is you want to wait till they go translucent. So once your onions look like this, a nice translucent colour, now's the time to add your lamb. So now that you've added your lamb to your saucepan, you want to keep cooking it until it all browns. So now that your lamb's browned off and it looks like this, what you want to do is you want to add your red. And once you've added in your red, you can also add in your stock. So once you have all these ingredients into your saucepan, what you need to do now is you need to bring this to the boil and then let it simmer away for about 45 minutes. So while our pie mix is bubbling away on top of the stove, what we're going to do is we are going to roll out the pastry for the pie dish. So we're going to flour our work surface and grab our shortcrust pastry, push it out, and look at that, it's lovely and doughy and soft. And sprinkle a little bit more on the top. Just rub that in. Lovely. Just press it down with your fingers. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our rolling pin and we're just going to roll our dough out. And a roll and quarter turn. Our pie dish is quite large, so we need to really roll this out. I think that should be big enough and it doesn't stick to the work surface. Lovely. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our rolling pin, we're going to take one edge of the pastry and we're gently going to roll that across. So we're going to take our nice large pie dish, I'm going to pop that there, and what we're going to do is we are going to roll our pastry. Now working very carefully, we're just going to push our pastry into our pie dish and we're going to be really gentle with this. Just gently press your pie into all the edges, just like that. So what we need to do now, we need to take our palette knife again and just gently push down on the outer edge, and this will trim our pie. So yeah guys, that's how you line a deep pie dish, just like that. And then pop this into the fridge for about half an hour, let the dough rest so it doesn't spring back, and then we're going to take our pie filling and fill this up, put it in the lid, bake it in the oven 35 to 40 minutes. It's going to be amazing. So we just want a little bit more flour. We'll take our pastry dough, a little bit more on top. Ooh, rub that in. Let's take our rolling pin again, lovely. And we're just going to roll this out. I'm going to take a plate, pop that on the top. That should be big enough, and we're just going to cut around the plate. And this is going to be our pie lids. I'm going to pop this in the fridge as well. Just let that rest. Lovely. So while we are waiting for our pie filling to reduce and our pastry to set, what we're going to do is we're going to pick our mint leaves and chop these up. That should be enough. And what you want to do is you want to place the leaves roughly on top of each other, roll it tight, take your knife and just chop away. I'm just going to take a little glass dish and pop all our mint into there. Dish is probably a little bit too small, a bit late now. So we're going to thicken up the gravy in our pie mixture, and the way to do that is you take some scales, you want to add 20 grams chopped up butter, and you want to add 20 grams of plain flour. So you simply take a fork and mix this in. So you want to take about half a tablespoon of your butter and flour mixture and just add that in. So keep stirring your saucepan until your flour and butter mixture has fully dissolved into your pie mix, and then just turn up the heat and let it reduce. Because you've added flour to your pie mix, you have to keep stirring your saucepan, because if you don't, it will catch on the bottom and it will burn, and that's not a nice flavour. It's not where you want to be. Trust me, I've done this. So when your pie filling looks like this, and you can pull a spatula through the bottom of your saucepan and it comes together slowly, turn off the heat, add your carrot, parsnip, and give that a nice stir. What you also want to do is you want to take your mint and add half of your mint. Actually add all of your mint in. So that's your pie filling ready. I'm not going to cook the veg because I quite like a bite to my veg, but feel free to cook this for 5 more minutes to soften it. But do remember, your pie is going to go in the oven for 35 minutes. So now that our pie filling's there, we're going to take our pastry case, we're going to take our spoon, and we are just going to fill up our pastry case. Let's get all this nice gravy in there as well. Lovely. Gently tap it. Let's take our lid, pop that on the top, and we've got a nice dome shape. I'm going to take a sharp knife because I can't find my palette knife, and we're just going to trim the edge. So what we're going to do, we're going to press down all the way around on our pie dish. Take a sharp knife, and you want to put 3 holes in the lid of your pastry, and that's so the steam can escape. Let's pop that down there, and we're just going to brush egg wash all over the top of our pie. When I say pastry brush, I actually mean a paintbrush. Let's put our carrot on top. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to take a baking tray, pop that there, add our massive pie to it, and we're going to pop this in the oven for about 35 minutes on gas mark 6. It's going to be amazing. So pie's been in the oven for about 35-40 minutes now. I'm just going to transfer it there and get rid of this baking tray. So all we need to do now, guys, is we're going to grab a tin. This is a push up from the bottom tin, and we're just going to pop it there, and we're going to gently push down, and hopefully our pie comes away. Lovely. Look at that, it looks absolutely incredible. So yeah guys, that's how you make a delicious minty lamb and root veg pie. I mean, it looks absolutely incredible and I can't wait to tuck into this. I mean, look at it, it's ginormous. Can't believe I made such a big pie. Look at it. So yeah guys, I'm going to tuck into this now, so I'm going to sign off. So do remember to like, comment, subscribe and hit that bell button so you do find out when I release the next video, which will be really soon. But in the meantime guys, I hope you're inspired, happy cooking, and I'll see you again. Bye bye. You can interrupt.
Hi.
Is that one? Oh, you shouldn't have got me anything. Oh, I didn't get you anything for anniversary. Thanks, baby. Love you.
I love you too.
Okay. You're going to be on the outtake. It's nearly done anyway. It is our anniversary. So the first thing we're going to do, whoops, don't ever try and record a YouTube video on bonfire night, like nightmare.